Good morning, welcome back to Farmer's Wife Homestead. I'm Stacey if this is the first time we're meeting, and my oh my have we got a glorious winter day today. Sky is absolutely crystal clear blue, no clouds in the sky, and we had a pretty nice wee frost this morning. We don't normally get frost at this time of the year, but anyway, today we are going to be today and the next few days we are going to be making some instant pot recipes. Now I got a new instant pot. So a lovely viewer by the name of Joe had heard me talk about that I wanted an instant pot on one of my videos. I can't even remember which one. Anyway, she did a lot of research for me and sent me a few emails and found the best price in New Zealand for a Instant Pot. So I'm really excited. I grabbed it while it was on special. It was a really good special and I'm so super excited. Now don't get me wrong, I had my Russell Hobbs multi-cooker. I've probably had it at least 4 years. It was one of the first ones that actually came to New Zealand. Yeah, it would be at least 4 years. And I don't recall very many pressure cookers being in New Zealand at the time. So I grabbed that one, and I do love Russell Hobbs products. But I always wanted an Instant Pot. I like that it's got a stainless steel insert, and you know, I like its functions and all the rest. So yeah, I was super excited to get this one, and this one is actually 8 litres, so it's way bigger than the one that I've got, and I used to find that that was a bit on the small side for me and what I wanted to do. Super. How many times have I said now that I'm excited? So I thought, well, I'm going to do an unboxing with you guys, and yeah, Instant Pot has only been over here for a couple of years. And to get it on such a good special, I will leave the link in the description below if you're a Kiwi and you're interested on getting one. I don't know if the special's still on, but okay, I might just get it out of the box and bring you back for that. It's massive. It's the Instant Pot Pro multi-cooker, serves up to 8, so it's going to be great for making big dishes and then freezing some of it. 10 in 1, 28 one-touch cooking, stainless steel inner, whisper quiet, which is good, and a large display. It's like Christmas for me. I don't buy myself too many things, but kitchen gadgets I love. Here's the ring. And this will last me for years. Oh, wow. Okay. Thank goodness I didn't drop that. And of course my Thermomix is great. It's got lots of multi-functions that I can use as well. I just find it a bit small for my size family. Well, I do still use it, of course. Wow. Oh. Wow. I love the black sleek, and the lid's so heavy, and that pot is definitely way bigger. Oh, I love that it's stainless steel. Oh, aren't I a lucky girl? I'll show you the front in case you haven't seen it. Pretty. So anyway, today's video is going to be all about some Instant Pot recipes, because yeah, I've put a couple of my daughters onto them and tell them that they are absolutely amazing machines and great for families, especially if you've got young children. And so I want to definitely make some more videos using the Instant Pot or multi-cooker, and a lot of you have also said that you'd like some ideas as well. So today we're going to do a recipe, and I'm going to be making a soup, and I've got a whole chicken, free range chicken, and I'm going to, in the first instance, cook the chicken in the Instant Pot and sort of make the broth and cook the chicken at the same time, and then we will take the chicken off the chook and make a chicken noodle soup. And then we're going to do a few other dinners as well. So look forward to doing that over the next couple of days. And yeah, so super excited. It's so lovely and sparkly and fresh and new. My old pot is just, it's worn down, and this bowl, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's been misshapen. It's been like, I don't know, it's not, yeah, it's all out of shape, and it's got lots and lots of scratches and stuff. So it still works. So I will ring around the family, see if anybody wants one. If not, yeah, we'll see. It's probably not in that good a condition that I can give it away. But I digress. So I'm just going to get this all sorted, just have a little read up, make sure that I know how it's working, and then we will get to making this chicken noodle soup. Right, I've sat down and I've read most of the book. I'm still making my way through it, but I need to get this in the pot. So for this one, initially I was going to pressure can it, but now I think I might just do a slow cook and let it sort of cook all day. It is 11 AM here, and I want to get out in the garden because I need to plant my garlic, and there's no wind whatsoever because I'm yet to buy a mic for this camera. So it's a good chance for me to take you out into the garden and plant this garlic. So we're going to give it a crack, but of course that will be in a different video. So we're just going to use the slow cook function. Right, so I'm going to bring you down for that, and we'll give this new pressure cooker a go. So this isn't really a how to use this Instant Pot or anything, because I'm learning it myself, but what I am doing is just showing you my recipes, some of my recipes. Happen to be using this new Instant Pot. So I've got some carrot, some onion and some celery, and I have a lovely free range chicken which I'm just going to plop on top, and it said not to fill past the halfway, just maximum pressure cook fill. Yeah, it's got it on the side here. And that size chicken, because I know I will get asked, is a 1.5 kilo chicken. Right, I'm just going to wash my hands. I'm going to pop in some sea salt, about a teaspoon of sea salt or any salt. I've got some peppercorns here, so I'm just going to pop in a couple of those. And I'm going to cover this chicken, well, up to the max level that I can, but pretty much I just want the chicken covered, and it'll make a lovely broth. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. And I want to pop in some garlic as well, because I want this to be a nice nutritious soup. Got these garlic pucks that I did the other day. I'm just going to pop 3 in for now. Now I'm going to, great thing about this one is that the inner used to, like if you're using the saute function, the inner used to go round and round. This Instant Pot has the handles are built into here, so it doesn't shift around, which is really cool. Right, so it said that in the slow cook function you can use any any type of lid if you want to see your food while it's cooking, to keep an eye on it, as long as it's got a vent in the lid. And this one fits perfectly on this, so I'm going to use that function. Oh, might as well put it back on. So I can just keep a look of it. Now, touch slow cook. Slow cook. Okay, 4 hours. Now I want chicken, and I want it on high, and start. Yeah. Alright, so now it's preheating. I did use warm water, so hopefully that'll go through faster. And I'm basically just going to walk away and get in the garden, and after 4 hours we will come back and have a look where it's at. And then continue to make the rest of the chicken noodle soup later on when I get back inside. So I will see you in 4 hours. Alright, I've just come back in and I'm having some issues with my new Instant Pot. I know it's user error, it's not the Instant Pot, but instead of just pretending that everything worked fine for me, I'm going to show you what's been happening. I've been outside filming another video and we planted the garlic, so we've started 2024's garden. Super exciting. I'm absolutely had it. It's now just past 3 o'clock, so I was out there for, oh my gosh, I was out there for 4 hours. No wonder I'm sore. Anyway, for the first part I left it for 2 hours, and it didn't get past the preheat stage. So I stopped it, started it again, and took it from chicken and onto soup, and that was fine. And started it again, went away, and obviously it's been another 2 hours, and it's still in the preheat stage. Okay, so I've now got it on soup, which is great. But both those other times, the keep warm just automatically came on. So I think that's what the problem was. The first time round I thought that's what the problem was, but I didn't know how to get it off. So I've now seen that I've stopped it and started it again, and it was on the 1 preheat. And in 3 minutes it's now at the end of preheat. So basically for 4 hours I've kept it on keep warm. I even put the lid on, this lid on, thinking, okay, as you can see, it's pretty, it's hot, it's steaming, and the chicken's actually started to cook and the veggies have started to go softer. I'm not concerned about the fact that it was on keep warm. So yeah, here's hoping that it gets past the preheat stage. I think what the problem was, it was that the keep warm button for some reason was on. I turned it off. So let's see how this goes. If we can get to cooking, I'll be happy. Woohoo! The reason why I like to keep my mistakes in and stuff, even if I have cooking fails, I let you guys know, because I figure if I make mistakes, well, everybody makes mistakes, but I want to show you that I make mistakes too, and this is the first time I've used the machine. So if it's the first time you use the machine, you may have the same problem. So yeah, and I read through the book again to figure out and troubleshoot and all the rest, and that didn't give me any help either. So please don't think that I'm complaining about the Instant Pot. I'm not. I know that it's a great machine. I just need to get to know how it works. So as I said at the start, this is not a how to use it, because I'm learning. I just am sharing some pressure cooker recipes that I love to use in the pressure cooker. Alright, so this is not going to be dinner now. I mean, it might, if it heats up fast enough, but it's more than likely that I'm going to have to finish this chicken noodle soup tomorrow. and I might even keep this going all night, and it'll make a beautiful broth. Definitely not a how-to video. I've come back half an hour later and it's still on preheat because I forgot to push start. Oh my goodness. If you don't laugh, you cry, right? Oh dear. And good news, it's still a perfectly beautiful day. It's now 3:30 and I can see baby piggies all back in that front paddock grazing away again in the sun, wagging their little tails, and they bring me so much joy. Piggies are just lovely. They really, really are. Okay, I'll come back and as soon as it's on cooking, I'll show you. Still not working. I have Googled and unfortunately, maybe I should have checked some reviews first before I purchased it. Apparently on the slow cooker function it doesn't get out of preheat. So if that's the case, this is going back because I'm not paying good money for something that doesn't work. I'm so disappointed. I could cry. So this isn't turning out to be the video that I thought it was going to be, because it's now becoming a review of the Instant Pro, and so far I'm not liking. I've taken a whole heap of the fluid out to its under the halfway mark, which is what you're supposed to do, and I've put it on pressure cook now, and I've put it on for 15 minutes, and I'm just going to see if the pressure cook part works. If the slow cook function does not work, this machine is going back, because that's not good enough in my opinion. If one of the functions don't work, not good enough. So extremely disappointing. So anyway, this could be a video on its own, and I will bring you the soup as a separate video, and then once I get the issues sorted out with the brand new Instant Pot Pro, I will trial it a little bit more and see if I can get it to work in other ways on different things before I throw the book at it. And as I said, this will just kind of turn into a review. And like I said, at this point, it's not going to be a good review. Sorry, I haven't got the lights on. So it's now come up to 3 bars on the pressure, and I can hear it starting to boil the water. So it must be correct. It must be correct that the water on slow cook, it just gets to preheat and that's it. And I saw others said, oh yeah, it's well known for that, and just use the stew function. No, sorry, no. That may solve the issue, but if it does not do what it's supposed to do, which is slow cook, I don't care. It's going back. Better go and save the box. But I can hear that boiling now, so the pressure cook function is going to work just fine. This is frustrated, a little bit angry Stace right now. Anyway, we'll see what happens with the pressure cooking the chicken. Okay, so quickly came up to pressure. It's now on the cooking mode. So from the reviews online to say that it's renowned for not working on the slow cooker function, yeah, as much as I am so excited it's here, I'm going to ring the company up and tell them they can have it back. It's now on cooking, on pressure cook. Alright, like I said, I'm frustrated. I might cool off a bit. Might be able to have some soup tonight after all, or just pressure cook it instead. It's really knocked me for a 6. If others saying, oh, you know, just use the stew function. Well, there is no stew function. And one of the reasons why I wanted this machine is because of the slow cooker function, because I don't own a slow cooker and I didn't want to buy another piece of equipment. So I don't understand why it doesn't work. I'm going to try again tomorrow, but I need to save this soup because I'm not wasting a $20 chicken. Okay, alright. The pressure cook works well. That function works well. This is definitely not turned into a video that I thought I was going to make. So it's now not several dinners using the Instant Pot. That's a review of the Instant Pot Pro. That function worked well. I've quick released the steam and I'm just waiting for that to finish off, and then I'll try and save my soup. And I've done some more reviews. I've done some YouTubing and found a couple of helpful people that can show you how to manage the Instant Pot Pro slow cooker problems, and you can still use that function but in a different way. So unfortunately I have two choices. I either go to the hassle of giving back this Instant Pot, but from what I'm reading, Instant Pot in general has a problem with slow cooking. So the Russell Hobbs worked really well with the slow cooking function. So it may be a case, I can't believe I'm saying this, that I have to keep it and use that for slow cooking. But my biggest problem is that it's not big enough. So I may still have to buy a slow cooker if I keep this machine. I'm going to talk to husband tonight and get his idea on what his thoughts are. And I will watch a couple of videos and look at troubleshooting and how you can sort of use the slow cook function by making sure that everything's really hot first and all this blah blah, and you know, otherwise they say that they just use the pressure cook function to slow cook, because apparently the sous vide is just as bad. I'm really disappointed, but I mean, it is what it is, right? So I have to decide that the pressure cook function worked really well. Apparently all the other functions work really well. The pros I like about it is it's 8 litres, so it's way bigger. I think my other one is 4 or a 5 litre. Sorry, knees are sore from being in the garden all day. And so all the other functions are really good. So what I have to decide is, okay, well, the other thing that I brought it for, and probably one of the biggest reasons, is the stainless steel inner, because I don't want to cook with Teflon at that such high heat and stuff. I just don't want to, and I don't think any of the others have the stainless steel. I will have to have a look. I just can't believe it. Sorry, Joe, because I know that you brought one as well. And I've really appreciated that, you know, you looked for a good price in New Zealand and that. But yeah, I will email you and let you know what's happening. Yeah, I'll make a decision tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to try and save my soup. So I just opened up, had a look, and the chicken is really I did 15 minutes on pressure cook, and it is cooked, really cooked. So that's excellent. The pressure cooker side of it works really, really well. So so that's good, because I did predominantly get it for pressure cooking. I've just put it back onto pressure cook for another 15 minutes because it was on that keep warm or slow preheat for 4.5 hours. I just want to make sure that and I know the 15 would have been enough to heat it through, but I'm just going to heat it for another 15 minutes and then sort of go from there. And then I will probably just I'm not going to I don't know about sharing the recipe. Should I still share the recipe? This is where I wish you could talk back to me. And I really love that it seals itself, you know, when it's on pressure. You don't have to do it, because sometimes you forget. So there are some good things about it. Okay, yeah, no, I will continue to share the recipe. I just might have to do some of it as voiceover, because it is now 4:36 and I started this soup at, I can't remember, 10:30, 11 o'clock. So what I'm going to get ready is some onion. I'm going to dice some onion. I'm going to grate some carrot. I think I've got a couple left. I'm going to grab some garlic, and once that's, it's got 12 minutes to go. Once that's done, I will pull the chicken out, and then I will probably put it on saute function. So we'll see how that goes, and that will, you know, bring it back to the boil, and it will cook down the onions and the carrots, and then I'll put the chicken back into it, and then I will grab some spaghetti noodles, break the spaghetti into smaller chunks about that big, and pop that in there as well, and then there we will have the chicken noodle soup. That's it pretty much in a nutshell. I do have a huge pot and a bit more that I had to take out to get it down to the level where I could safely pressure cook. So I will just jar that up and pop that into the, well, I'll see if I need more liquid. If I need more liquid, I'll chuck that in on the saute function. Hopefully that's a high heat. I think it's got heat from 1 to 5, 5 being the hottest, I think. So I'll quickly go and have a read of the book and work out how to use the saute function. Hopefully we can get it to boil, and I'll finish off the soup that way. Alright, apologies for the lighting, but that is my kitchen with one light in it. So I'm going to open this away from me. A feature I do like is that I can put the lid there, whereas my Russell Hobbs I couldn't. Now I've got over the shock of it all. I've put a pot and my colander. I'm going to grab the Instant Pot inner. The other great thing is I just went to grab a tea towel. I used to have to use a tea towel. This has got cool handles, so that's a bonus. I want to get everything out. And I might actually give that a clean as well. So I'm going to just move this over. Give this a clean. Feeling a little bit better about the Instant Pot now. Still being completely 100% honest. Right. Watch yourself because that pot still is hot. So it's not perfectly clean, but it's close enough. So I'm going to make myself some room. Pop that stock, which is a beautiful colour by the way, back into there. Pop this back over here to let it continue to drain. Pop in some of that other stock that I've already taken off. I'm just going to run it through this strainer here. Two small onions, a couple of carrots, and I've got some diced celery. Do want to test the taste of the stock, see what it needs. Very nice. Right, I'm going to pop that back into the pressure cooker and put the saute on. So I've got all the chicken here and it's just cooling down so that I can handle it. It's perfectly cooked. I've put a little bit of extra, excuse me, a little bit of extra chicken stock powder into the liquid stock, simply because it's got a really nice flavour, but it needed to slow cook for ages, because I mean that's how you get the best out of your chicken bones and whatnot. So I've just added a little bit of stock powder, and yeah, let's see if this brings it to a boil. If it doesn't bring it to a boil, then I'm going to have to transfer it onto the stove top, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Sorry, the lighting's going to get worse as it gets darker. We have progress. It is boiling, so that means the saute function is going to work as I need it to. I'm going to grab some, I can't bring you back over there because it's just too dark, so I'm just going to grab the pasta and just break it into little pieces and just add some to the water, the boiling water. So on number 5, that's a very rapid boil, so that's excellent. All right, that's done. Alright, so it's the next morning and it's another beautiful day, so I'm going to get out into the garden again. So I just wanted to sort of finish off this video because it just turned out to not be what I originally intended, which was, you know, Instant Pot recipes. So I will start a new video today on those Instant Pot recipes. I've slept on it. I talked with husband and we did a bit of research and whatnot, and I've decided that I am going to keep the Instant Pot. Yes, I was extremely disappointed kind of a little bit angry that the function does not work as it should do. So for that reason, I'm going to say, you know, it's not good to sell a product that doesn't do all the functions that it says it's going to do. And that's quite disappointing. So if you're wanting it for a slow cooker, I wouldn't bother. You know, it's slow cooker as well. But in saying that, I have watched some videos and there are ways to getting around that. For instance, using the saute function and making sure that everything is hot before you put it on the slow cook function. And then it's kind of a very low heat. And apparently you add 15 minutes per hour for a new, you know, for a normal recipe. So the normal slow cooker recipe says cook for 4 hours. You would add 4 times 15 to, you know, to that. And then of course you'd have to just double check and check the temperatures of your food, mostly if it's meat. So I'm not going to go with the hassle of that. I've always wanted an Instant Pot. I've got an Instant Pot. The pressure cooker function was fantastic. It heated up, such a large 8-litre pot, it heated it up way faster than my old machine. The saute function was brilliant. It's super hot, which is way better than my last one. So as an Instant Pot, and you know, like of course I'll try the other functions. There's rice cooker, yogurt maker, but you know, like my Thermomix does all those things. So I'm probably just going to use this for the saute function and for the pressure cooker. So for that fact, I'm happy with it. So what that means is that I'm now going to be looking for a slow cooker, which is fine. I used to have a slow cooker and I got rid of it. Well, actually it got broken, so I needed to get rid of it. And obviously the Thermomix has a slow cook function, but the bowl's just not big enough for what I need. Certainly for the videos, the kind of videos I want to make with slow cooker. Yeah, so all in all, yep, very disappointed at the start, but it's redeemed itself given the fact that at the end of the day I was after a pressure cooker, not a slow cooker. All right, so that's my honest opinion. Yeah, so take that as you know, whichever way you like, but at least that information is out there now. And yeah, thanks for joining me on this roller coaster of a video, and I look forward to bringing you pressure cooker dinners in the near future. Keep an eye out for that. It'll be one of the up and coming videos, and I'm actually going to start with one very shortly while I get out in the garden. All right, as always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I really appreciate all the support, and if you wouldn't mind, I would love it if you could subscribe if you haven't already, and give it a like and leave me a comment. Let me know that you're new. All right, thanks for joining me, and take care. See you for later. See you later. Bye.